Cog, my comrades, and welcome back to some more Octopath Traveler, Good Boys Route, Part 10. Woo! I'm excited to continue this on this turn-based Tuesday. Ooh, yeah, I've actually been really excited to play more Octopath. I'm really enjoying the fucking story. It's good as shit, or at least decently good. It's pretty up there. Where we are going to continue is Alpha's Chapter 4? Yeah, Chapter 4. And then, if we have time, we'll also try to get to Obelix. It's if I, don't suck ass. Oh, this isn't the tavern. Gotta go to the tavern. Be like, oh, now I want to start the journey. I could've just crossed the bridge. I'm a dumbass. Oh, Matt Traveler, what can I do for ye? Here, Tail. Sing me a song. Something like that. The story so far. In Saint's Prince, Alphen used his talents to save the life of a thief named Miguel. But as soon as the man could walk again, he kidnapped and wounded an innocent boy. Was Alphen wrong to believe in what he believed? What was his name again? Uglin? I think that's right. Was Uglin right? Are some of the lives truly not worth saving? I mean, he brought up a really good point. Alphen looked to the sky. Tell me, what would you have done? But there were no answers to be found, and so, with self-doubt festering in his heart, Alpha arrived to the town of Orwell. Nice.
You know,
I've come all this way, and I feel like I found more questions than answers. You listening up there? Still no sign for me, huh? Alphen, are you gonna lose faith in the Great Flame? You're gonna become a heretic? I better snap out of it before a wrong step puts me at the bottom of this canyon. I mean, there's railings, Alphen. I think you'd be alright. Howdy there. Why so glum?
Truth is...
Oh, woe is me. My poor wife and kids are fighting for their lives. You're not a thief, are you? Why this damn plague have to come to our poor village? Haven't we suffered enough? That satchel of yours. I don't reckon you're an apothecary. Reckon I am. And the plague you speak of is what brought me here.
Oh.
Oh, thank the heavens, for once the gods smile upon us.
let's go.
Just show me to my patience. I'll do the best I can.
Fair and well.
Oh, thank you. Pray follow me.
Huh?
Beg pardon, if I'm just imagining things, friend, but is there something the matter? You're looking awful glum yourself.
Hmm?
Oh, it's nothing. Nothing at all. Now we should hurry. Yikes. I can't let them see me brooding. At any rate, I have a job to do.
Gadzooks.
Gadzooks. Just look at them all. I've never heard anyone ever say that, Alf, and I don't know if that's like a thing in this universe, but that's a something, alright.
I'm coming in.
the hells?
Wait, that's...
Excuse me.
Before I begin the treatment, I would know a few things about you. That'll do. Sorry to pry. Now let's see what we can do about your cough. Oh, thank you, Mr.
The name's Ogun.
Hogan. Okay, that was it. I'm a traveling apothecary of sorts. A little bird told me your village is a rough shape, so here I am.
Oh.
Not one, but two apothecaries come to our humble home. Mayhap the flame shines bright upon... may the flame shines bright upon us yet. How can we ever repay you? 350.
I'll be on my way.
Think nothing of.
Forgive me.
Whoa.
Thought your hands were steadier than that, old man.
Howdy.
We keep meeting, eh?
You.
You again. Figured you'd given up and gone home already. But it seems you're made of stronger stuff than that. Damn right I am. Take away my medicine and dog and grit, and there'll be nothing left, save for the love of a good drink. If you say so.
Mind if we shoot the breeze?
Anyhow, what with all the patients needing tended to, it's good to have you around. Let's say we team up. 2 sets of hands are better than 1, eh?
I think not.
Thanks, but no thanks. I always work alone. Oh, look at this, Ed's award. How did I know you'd say that? As you like then, I'll do the same. I'll treat my patients better than you.
Well now.
That takes care of everyone. You're still not done over there? God, you suck at this. And I dare say I've worked up quite a thirst. I think I'll hit the tavern. See you around, Ogun. The fellow gave you some medicine just now, yes? Thanks be the flame, he most certainly did.
Let me see it.
Let me see it. It'll only take a moment. Did you fuck up, Alphen? Travel banter. Let's hear it. Say, Alphen? What is it, Tress? I'm feeling a bit tired, truth be told. And my back is killing me. Alphen looks like he's feeling down. I guess I should say something. As long as you're around, you'll cure any illness I get, right? Right. Because you always brew the best medicine you possibly can, right? Darn right. But your potions are still nothing compared to Ogun's, right? You got that. Hey! Wait a minute. What's that supposed to mean? I'd pit my cures against his any day of the week. I'll show you who's the top apothecary around here. Just you watch. Too easy. Nice. Yeah, Tress is probably my favorite character of the bunch. Sassy little fucking Spitfire. Always talking about helping people out and talking about beating shit up that she doesn't like. flagon of your strongest, my good man. Ogun's gonna come in with you absolute dumbass.
How
Now
are
you
you?
fucked up. Something's eating you away, friend. Something's eating away at you, friend. Those words in that order. Shucks, is it that obvious?
Well,
Might as well be written on your face.
Sorry about that.
It's nothing. Just a lost love. One I'm in the midst of forgetting. If you're trying to win me over, you're gonna have to try harder than that.
Whoa.
And there she goes. Lying isn't your strong suit, is it? So I'm not the only one that needs a stiff one. Long day?
Ah,
Heed my words, boys. Tell too many lies, even the little white ones, and one day you'll forget what the truth is.
You don't say.
Thanks for the diagnosis. I saw the medicine you gave the villagers back there. Sloppier than before. Almost if your heart wasn't in it.
Oh?
Nothing gets past you, does it? To tell you the truth, all this time I've been thinking, what am I really doing this for? And these days, I just don't know. I can't find an answer.
ah.
Nor I. And I wager I've been searching for a far bit longer. You don't say.
Huh?
Hey, is it me? Or are your hands shaking?
Afraid the answer is no.
No. I think you've had one ale too many. Well, I've literally only had one. You got arthritis, my guy? We're both exhausted, I'm sure. Get a good night's sleep. Right. There are no answers. Not for me.
Hey, yo!
Alphen.
Oh?
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Well,
Me fever. It's getting worse by the hour.
Oh.
Oak was taking care of you, wasn't he? He could have botched that. Could he have botched that dose? Perish the thought. Why, Sir Ogan's 1,000 times the apothecary you'll ever be. Just came to
hell's-
talk shit. Why, you? If you're so gon's darn fond of the old grump. I jest. Please, sir. I beg your help. Master Ogan warned to thin and too thin, too impossible.
What?
To impose. Oh, why did I say impossible? Worn thin. Why, just today he must have dropped his tools some 20 odd times. Later he started coughing something terrible. And he just wandered away. That doesn't sound right.
the fact is,
What with all the patients he's been seeing, no wonder he's tired and all. Had he not treat all his patients? Yet he had the goal to come over and look at my patients like, oh, Alvin fucking sucks at this. This cocky motherfucker. Melissa, please forgive me. Always the same dream. Cough, 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 cough. Coughing up blood, my guy? No rest for the weary. My patients are waiting. I should walk around town, see if anybody else needs my help. Yeah, you do that out. Is that Hogan?
You're too kind.
You saved my life, traveler. How can I ever
Just
repay
doing my
you?
job.
Just doing my job. And with that, I'll be on my way.
Hey, feeling all right?
Not so fast, old man.
You.
You again.
What's the matter?
What's this I hear about you dropping your tools and hacking up all over your patients? Not one for tack, are you?
What's the matter?
What's the matter? Got a bad case of the runs?
Afraid the answer is no.
Even if I did, it'd be none of your concern.
Come on now.
Right, whatever. Why don't I just take a quick look?
That'll do.
Why don't you just mind your own business? Come on, old man. Believe it or not, I'm worried about you. How touching. But look, I know my body as well as cough, cough, cough. I don't know who the fuck that is,
He
Hogan.
gets.
Good grief. You're getting a checkup, whether you like it or not. Keep your bloody hands off me. I told you, I'm perfectly aware of what's happening to my...
Huh?
So you know you were about to hawk up all that blood, eh? You're sicker than a dog, and I'd be sorry apothecary let you walk away untreated. Now be a good patient here.
Ah.
Go ahead and treat me. Then if you can.
Son of a...
You still don't trust me. You son of a... Hell's incarnation?
Holy...
You're falling apart. Inside and out. Your forehead's high on fire. And what in the blazes is a horrible purple rash? It's a miracle you're even standing. How could you let yourself get in this state? I mean, like, if you don't give a shit about your own health, that's one thing. But if you're someone that treats people and you're in this state, well, you just fucking, like, pass out on a patient or some shit. And be like, oh, and there's, you know, that apothecary that was treating me, Mom? Yeah, he's passed out in my lap. And he's hawking up blood in my lap. It's very fucking weird. Don't you get it? If you don't treat this, you're going to die.
Aye.
Tell me something I don't know.
What the...
If you knew, then why... It's none of your concern. Even if I told you, what would you be able to do about it? Nothing, that's what. No, if you die, I got some olives of life. I got you, Ogun.
I'll be on my way.
Forget about me, Alphen. For both our sakes. Sigh. Nice. Someone around here must know something about Ogun. I got some travel banter. Let's hear it. But I wonder why. That man's face was the face of one who had given up all hope. He lost his reason to live. Was he so tortured by the sins of his past? Either way, he's a darn fool who lives life as if he wants to end it. Just so. But it would be behooved us to learn what makes him act in such a manner. If there's anything I might do, do not hesitate to ask. I won't. You're a good man to talk to when things are bothering me and my blood is up. Whether you need my ear, you only say the word. Thanks, Ulbrich. It's good having you around. I can't very well leave things alone. After all that, man. More banter. What banter? Sure. Alphen, I've drawn you a bath. Oh, thanks. That's mighty kind of you. Do let me know if there's anything else I can do. I appreciate it. I really do. But don't wear yourself out on my account, you hear? It does no one any good if you work yourself sick trying to take care of someone else. Oh, don't worry about me. I take care of myself, you know? You've got a good heart, Ophelia. Like no one I've ever met. Have you ever thought of becoming an apothecary? It's high time I took on an apprentice. Really? And you're asking me? Why, that would be wonderful. Of course I'd. But what am I saying? I couldn't abandon my priestly duties. I swore an oath, you see, and... Haha, I'm only joking. You already have your own trade, though I'm pleased to know you have the passing interest in mine. I mean, like... Isn't she apothecary right now? Yeah, she's apothecary right now. What the fuck are you talking about, Alpha? Oh yeah, what was...
Truth is,
'Twas over a decade ago now. Me and my son quarreled and he left in a huff. Said he wanted to be a knight. Imagine. Of course I told him what I thought of that. I also told him that he was lily-livered ass who'd amount to nothing. Just talking shit about him. Truth be told, I regret that. 'Twas wrong of me. And all I want was my son to come back home again. But the time for that is long gone, and I suppose I have to sleep with the bed that I made. Weird. Weird son. Shut the fuck up.
truth is,
Yeah. I'll find your son or fuck ever. Got another questy poo up here. Don't come near me, I mean it. I was cheated in the trade, left without copper in my name, and now I'm fain to throw myself off this cliff. I'm not fit to call myself a merchant. It's all over, unless some golden opportunity falls in my lap. That's it. I said, don't come near me. Wait, we could just tell him to get away from the cliff. Wait, we're just buy shit. Okay. Yeah, that did nothing. Ooh, so we need a golden opportunity and we need a wayward son. Interesting. Well, we gotta find our old man real quick. Anybody in here? Oh yeah, I guess it
me.
would. How much time? Oh yeah, I could just inquire. Nice chatting with you. None.
Thank you.
Many thanks to you and your medicine. Why can't one? Okay, oh, there's literally a quest one right here. I'm so dumb. I can't thank you enough for coming all this way. Inquire? Ogin's mutterings? What's he muttering about? I know his mutterings. Ogin was muttering the name Melissa. Maybe something to mention to get that old man talking. Nice. Can any of you else tell me anything? Or is it just... Yeah, nothing. Nothing at all. Very cool. Where's Ogin at? Ogin. I know your dead wife's name. I'm gonna say it. He went that way. So, okay. Yeah, cutscene. Melissa, damn it. How do you know her name? I told you the story of how I came to choose my patients, yes? You told me you lost your dear wife. That she was murdered in cold blood by a man whose life you saved.
Aye.
Aye, but the story doesn't end there. I had another wife, and she was also murdered by another man whose life I saved.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I set off on a journey. I had no hopes, no aspirations. I just wanted to help someone, anyone, in any way I could. Anything to do Melissa proud.
But
it wasn't to be. One day, in a far-flung village, I found him. The man who murdered my beloved. He had a family of his own. A wife, a boy of 5 summers. When I saw them together, smiling and laughing, something broke inside me. So I waited till nightfall, then snuck up on the man when he was alone, and left him in the same shape he left my dear Melissa. You can't be. It was a strange feeling. Though saving his life took days, ending it took an instant. Humans' lives a fleeting and fragile thing, eh? I fled from the village, as fast and as far as I could. From there, I continued my journey as if nothing happened. Funny, isn't it? None of these people know the man who saved their lives stole another. I mean, Alphen's done that too. I can't bear to think of the pain and suffering I inflicted on a man's family, so I don't. But every day I ask myself, what right do I have to play God with these blood-stained hands? Time and again, I thought of ending my own life, but I'm too much of a coward to do the deed. How many years has it been now? In my travels, my body has come to be ravaged by every plague and pestilence our realm has known. But never once have I thought of treating myself. I'm a murderer, a sinner. And mine is not a life worth saving. Do you see now, Alphen? This is the answer I found. I'm feeling a bit tired. Pray leave me to rest for a while. Nice.
That stubborn bastard. Ain't there nothing in here that'll help at a time like this?
Oh no, it's your sack.
Ah, what a mess. Been too busy to clean it out all this time. Hogan is determined to die. That's the answer he's come to, after a long and harrowing journey. What right do I have to think I know better? Besides, what could I do for him anyhow? I barely manage to get by as it is. How do I even go about fixing a busted soul? I'm just one man. One small, insignificant man. Damn it all.
Honey.
Letter.
A letter.
To my dear friend Alphen. When you find this letter, no doubt you'll be off in some far-flung village somewhere.
Those were the words that Oglin used.
I was more than happy to urge you on in your journey, but truth be told, I was just a bit worried about you. Worried that along the way, you'd find someone and take on all their pain and suffering as your own. You've always had a sensitive streak after all. But, should you ever find yourself losing the courage of your convictions, remember what we learned together.
Zeph.
Nice.
Zeph, you're back!
That I am, Nina.
Is something the matter?
Nothing you need worry yourself about. Alf. I've always admired your selflessness. In helping others, you think nothing of yourself. In that sense, you're the best apothecary and the best friend anyone could ask for. You have nothing to worry about, nothing to fear. So go out there, Alf, and do what you feel is right. With your heart at ease and your head held high. P.S. This is far too embarrassing to say in person, so I'll just hide this letter underneath all your stuff.
Nice.
That idiot. Just reading that, my face is as red as a beet. Thanks, buddy. I really got myself worked up over nothing, didn't I?
Alphen's like, my friends are my power.
I know what I need to do, and God's be damned if anyone will keep me from doing it. Ain't that right, Seth? I'll show everyone what I believe in. Including you, wherever you are.
He's probably just back at home.
And you too, Ogun. Just you wait.
Hogan, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna heal you.
Sorry, old man. I'm here, whether you like it or not.
Get pranked.
Alphen, how many times must I say it? Just leave me here and go on your way.
No.
Oh, enough.
Huh?
Quit your
Why?
belly aching and lie down before I have to knock you over.
Are we gonna beat the shit out of him? Is this the boss fight in this chapter? We're just gonna beat the shit out of Hogan?
What?
Oh no, I thought that was gonna
What
be
in
it.
the God's name are you?
That'd be funny as shit.
So you're a stinking murderer. A sinner, huh? Great. Like I give a damn. It ain't my job to choose who lives and who dies. I ain't no god. If it's in my power to help a body, I'll be damned if that ain't what I'm gonna do. That's why I became an apothecary. That's what I believe in. There. That should keep you breathing for now.
Nice.
And just what do you plan to do next?
Ain't it obvious? I'm gonna fix you. And not just your
Little duct
body.
tape.
All of you. I'm gonna whip up an elixir that'll have you feeling like a new man.
And like his soul
Just you
too.
wait, Ogun.
How's it do that?
Fix me? Don't make me laugh.
But you just kind of did like a ha. It's like a singular one, but I kind of did. It's like halfway there. Well, I dashed out of there like a man on a mission. But heck, have I got the faintest idea of what to do next? I ain't never seen the like of those symptoms.
Should you ever find yourself losing the courage of your convictions, remember what we learned together.
Come to think of it, one time when Zeph and I were studying together,
Alphen,
say Alf, remember when we were small and you got real sick? We feared you were going to die. Slowly but steadily, your body cramped up until you couldn't even hold a spoon. Those terrible purple blotches, I could hardly bear to look at you. I've been trying to replicate the elixir that cured you, but to no avail. That traveler who saved us was really something else. Too bad we aren't the mind to ask the recipe back then, huh? Their dialect slightly off-puts my way of speech. Fun time, Zeph. So much for remembering. Wait a minute. Couldn't hold a spoon. Has Ogun been dropping his tools? And purple blotches?
I can't believe it, but
No, it couldn't be. It's too much of a coincidence. Or is it? If Ogun has the same disease that I had, that means there's a cure. The same cure that saved my life. God, think, Alphen, think. How did he make the medicine? Wow, who am I kidding? I couldn't even remember my own symptoms until now.
Damn it all.
Damn it all. There must be here somewhere. Think. Brain blast. Have a Jimmy Neutron moment.
Great!
There, that should do it. You're a lucky boy, Alphen. Now you're not going to die. The disease had all but taken over. You had a day or two at best. That I just happened to come along when I did, with this potion in hand. Fate works in mysterious ways. How long did I labor to brew this elixir? And from ingredients I may never see again. To tell the truth, it was meant for another, but that hardly matters now. If it saves your life, it will have more than served its purpose. Sleep tight, son. You'll be feeling better on the morrow. Yeah, just search in my memories. Inquire. Elixir recipe. Traveling apothecary. At least I think that's what he said. He goes around the world helping people who are hurt or sick like me. Shucks, I hope I could do that too some days. Nice. Still awake, are we? And that's where Alphen learned how to inquire as well. What's the potion, you ask? Well, you weren't just jesting, you said you want to become an apothecary, were you? Very well, who might refuse such an inquisitive young mind? The elixir has brewed from feather of ogre eel, it's a fearsome beast. Those wings span so wide they can block out the sun. They terrorize the skies above the forest of Reuben, not far from Orwell. Boy like you would be wise not to wander there, at least till you get satched up and spirited away above the clouds. What a quinky-dink! Damned if I know how, but I remember now. All I need is a feather of an ogre eel. And the flame take me to the forest of Reuben ain't just outside of town. You've saved my life again, stranger.
Let's go.
Hang in there, Ogun. I'm going to fix you up as good as new. Let's go. Let me actually get to some combat. That is fine by me. There's a forest. look at those dogs.
Let's
You surprise
do
your foe.
this.
Kick their ass. Nobody's weak to win.
Here goes nothing. This calls for surgery.
Always have.
How about you?
Hold on a second. I'm actually gonna see if the game's too loud or not. Just 1 second. I'll probably turn it down by like 1 notch or something like that. Do that after this fight.
I will cut you down!
I'll do my best.
Yeah, you do your best. Nobody's weak to light.
Let's do this.
Dark oak. Nobody's weak to dark.
Nice try.
Well then, may this be a quick mercy.
Nice.
Got you.
Spider. Move up.
Bring it on.
Fire.
Scorch the earth.
No. So it's either lightning or frost.
Now then. Out of my way!
Here. Oh, they're dead. Doesn't
The
matter.
thrill of the fight.
Forgetting. Dead. Give me this chesty poo. Purifying dust for me and you. Now it's time to save a woohoo.
Let us fight with honor.
I'll not be defeated.
Yeah, I guess the spider would be weak to frost. Nope. So it's lightning. That's weird. It's really fucking weird.
It's my turn now.
Let's go. Oh yeah.
How about you?
Here we go.
Get him, Alfred.
Here goes nothing. Let the thunder
Nice. That
What's
thunder
it
ward
do?
thorn. Let's try bow.
How about you?
Yeah, what? It's gotta be bonk. It's gotta be. There's nothing else it could be, I don't think.
I will cut you down!
Heal next turn will do it. Yep, bonk.
Bring
Know
it
your
on.
weaknesses. Good fuck.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Brick leveled up. Oh yeah, I did some battles with him, like just duels, so he has a little bit more XP than everyone else right now. Really? To make it the forest? Oh, it's the trail to the forest. I was about to say, I was like, this is a weird looking forest. There's no fucking trees. Fair enough. So I'm guessing this is the technical dungeon of the area or whatever. However you want to call it. Oh, save point array? Is this area long or something? Chesty Boo, give me you. Purifying seed for me and you. More Chesty Boos.
Step right up.
No, try and touch the Chesty Boos.
What to do?
What do we do? I doubt it would be Nido about I mean dark, but I'll try it. Yeah, it's okay. Damn, tearing up my boy.
I'll not be defeated.
Why gotta be like that? Let's see. Yeah, might as well heal.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Have at you.
Just to make sure nobody dies.
Bring
I
it
feel
on!
like they're weak to a physical attack, but I can't say for sure. Not lightning, that's for sure.
Caught your head? Alright!
Let's try
Blow
ice.
them away!
Nope.
What to do? The winds of fortune are howling.
The battle is truly joined. Out of my way!
Spear.
My turn now.
Yeah, that was my next guess. That's why I did it. Fuck.
My turn now.
Yeah, I was real on me.
Oh, sacred light.
Alright!
The battle is truly joined. Out of my way! With each battle, I grow stronger.
I grow stronger. Read just the boost. I don't know how to get that one. Yeah, why is there so many chests here? What the fuck? Trying to lead me astray?
Want a tangle, huh?
You surprised your foe.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way!
Nice.
Here I go.
3 wins.
Bring it on! Yeah. Scorch the earth!
Oh. What is that deer weak to?
Well then. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Not light.
Now then,
Yeah, wind is one of them. Bow, maybe?
out of my way!
No. I was the weak to turn.
My turn now.
Bring it on!
Oh yeah, that was Bonk was one of them.
Here I go.
They're so focused.
Now then,
I forgot I already tried spear. Nice.
Here goes nothing.
Okay.
failed.
Holy fuck. That was a lot of damage. That was over 3,000
My turn
damage.
now. Huh? May the sacred flame shine forth.
Bring it on! That's what I'm here for.
Kill the Valpon.
My turn now!
My turn now.
That didn't do much. That didn't do as much damage as I hoped it would. Oh fuck! They're probably gonna kill Overbrook again.
That's what I'm here for.
Yep. Holy fuck!
Can't end like this.
Yep. Deer
Give up.
overpowered. Deer overpowered.
Sorry.
Holy fuck! That's Deer God. So that is the god of the forest. That was actually the real boss. The one that we're going to face is actually just shit like that. Hey, look at that dog. Egads. You're a big one, but I know what I need, and I ain't leaving here without it.
This should be fun.
Have at you.
Alright.
Here goes nothing.
Let me actually use it.
Try this.
Let me use this. Just so everybody has practically full health.
Here I go.
Alright, so you do 1,000 per hit,
My turn
basically.
now.
I'll summon my guard. First time we summon during the
Victory shall be mine. Fortunate storms.
Not weak at all.
What the
Holy
cats?
fuck. Gads indeed.
Here
I think I already
go.
tried that.
Well then. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Good fuck. Everybody's full health.
Have at you. My blade is unbending. I shall pierce you through.
Nice.
I'll not be defeated.
Stop bonk. We tried all those. It's not axe. It's not bonk. So it's gotta be elemental attacks, and it's not wind.
Time for a break.
Oh wow, that
Here goes
didn't do
nothing.
as much as I hoped it would. So let's try lightning.
Let the thunder roll.
Okay, so that's one of the ones that I can't
Now then,
abuse.
use this.
Yeah,
Here
Witchery.
I go.
good thing I did.
Darkness.
Okay. So let's try light. No, I want to heal with her.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
All right.
All right. Ice.
Blow them away.
It's ice. Boy, I know your weakness now.
Stand firm!
Yeah,
Let's do
pop on that
this!
full bush. What do I have in the way of ice?
Try
Take
this
a
on
tiny
for
one.
size.
Here we go.
Oh, you are going to be a
Blow them
birdie.
away.
We can fuck them now, boys. And how many do I have again? Ice. That's 7 medium. Yeah, I'll use medium.
Bring it up. Let's get down to work.
Let's get down to work.
I shall pierce you through!
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Everybody's at full
Let's
health.
do this!
Well, was. And since you have a chance not to use items, I will use a large.
Try this on for size.
Good luck.
The battle is truly joined. Out of my way!
Oh no!
Nice. Damn, still don't have any weaknesses I can exploit with that.
Let me help.
Go. Summon you back.
Here we go.
I feel you might go die here. Oh no, her knight might save her. Wait, wait, what?
Have at you!
That's the first time I've ever seen that.
All right. Let's get down to work. Let the thunder roll.
Oh no!
Now I know that that's a thing. Better be cautious, because I think that might just count as her not being in the battle.
Try this on for size.
All right. Let the thunder roll.
You got a lot of health.
Have at you! Watch my blade dance!
Oh no!
Oh no, indeed.
This should do the trick.
Okay.
Here we go.
Witchery.
And now she's dead. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to break him out.
Let the thunder roll.
Oh no!
That's not good.
Oh no!
Item. All of life
Use this.
bars.
Bring it on.
I'm gonna need to heal.
Try this.
Gonna have to. Just to survive this.
Don't give up.
Or at least attempt to survive.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, nice. You attacked the two that actually have revive on. I think it's 2 more turns after I get 1 more turn. Holy fuck. God, that's just not fair. I'm gonna have to hope Ulbrich and Ophelia survive. Because, gee willikers, Batman. That is not what I meant to do. Waste that turn.
My turn now.
Andy's confused now. Of course, why wouldn't he be?
Bring about a miracle of
Don't die.
healing.
Yeah, holy fuck. Stop that. Might have you do this.
In Elfric's name, be saved.
He can't.
Failed.
Yeah. Try this.
Nice.
It's my turn now.
And she lost all
Well
her
then.
battle shit because of this motherfucker.
Oh no.
Wow, her guard didn't even, you know, guard.
Here goes nothing. Let the thunder roll.
Yeah, let it roar indeed.
Bring it on. Alrighty.
Yeah, you're not even yellow? Holy fuck. I don't feel he's asleep. That's not good.
Sorry.
Okay, he wasted both of his attacks on
Here
her.
goes nothing.
Yeah.
Let
Try
the
to
thunder
restore.
roll.
And Tressa can try to,
Oh,
or
no.
can get him up. Holy fuck.
Let me help. Ah! Sorry. Ah!
Bring about a miracle of healing.
This is cutting it real fucking close. He gets 2 more turns. Oh fuck. Damn. Like he just needs to use like if I revive them all, he could just use Talon and then get them all down again. So I don't want to do that. I'll
Bring
use.
about
I'll
a
use
miracle
one.
of healing.
It's probably what I hope it will. Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
that was a bad call. Holy fuck. Got it. So that's dumb.
Now then.
Interesting.
Have a taste of this!
Bring it on! Blow them away!
What to do? Try this on for size.
Here we go! Blow them away!
My turn now.
That's only trouble boost.
Please freeze!
I'm not even gonna attack unless I
The
like get
battle
that
is truly
times
joy.
4 while they're also
Out of my way!
Here I go!
item.
Try this on size. I'll do my best. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Have at you!
Nice.
My blade is unbending! I wreak havoc
Oh, I
upon
didn't mean to use
thee!
that. Fuck. I meant to do
Alright.
that when it was fucking when it was like broken. I wasn't thinking. I
Let
just
the
wasted
thunder
that. Dumbass.
Victory shall be mine! Cursed witchery!
Yeah, I might be screwed just because I messed up that one turn.
I'll do my best. Please freeze!
Alright.
I'll not be defeated. Here I go!
Get some damage off.
My turn now.
And Tress is asleep again. Of course she is. Summon.
Shucks! Blow them away!
Damn!
Shucks!
Nice.
My turn now. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Nice.
The battle is truly joined!
Shucks! Let's get down to work! Blow them away!
My turn now.
That's what I'm here for.
It's my turn. I won't hold back. I'll not be defeated. What to do?
Alright. Time to heal some
My blade is unbending!
Wait. I know what I'm gonna do. Abide. Then I'll use it next
He
turn.
can't. Yeah.
Same thing with him, I won't
Blow them away.
boost till next turn.
Well then. Ah! Bring about a miracle of healing.
Good.
Here I go! Try this on for size. My turn now. Please freeze!
My blade is unbending! I wreak havoc upon thee!
Get fucked.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah.
Blow them away.
My turn now.
It's my turn now!
Here goes nothing. Blow them away.
Got this. Don't break him, Trissa.
It's my
I'll not be defeated.
Yeah, you can
Have this.
continue a little bit.
Here we go. Blow them away. Here we go. Blow them away.
Fuck him up.
My blade is unbending! I wreak havoc upon thee!
How much
My
fucking
turn now.
health does Bois have?
Prepare yourself. Please freeze.
Yeah, please die.
Here I go!
I think too much health is the answer.
Try this on for size.
And you're still not dead. Holy fuck.
Victory shall be mine!
Took away my way of healing. So I'm gonna do.
How about this?
You get that, and
What
Tressa
to
will
do?
revive Alpha. No, not that.
Let me help.
There we go.
What's the big idea? Nice.
How'd that also hit Alpha?
Let's do this!
Damn!
Welcome back. Get fucked. You
The thrill of the
overpowered boss. Sorry you didn't get XP, Alpha. I know you need it the most, but we just needed that boss fucking dead.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry, pal. But this opinion of yours gonna save a man's life.
All right.
Alright, Organ. Not Ogan. Like it or not, here I come.
It's me, Alphen.
I'm back, old man. Can you keep it down? My head is throbbing something terrible.
Sorry about that.
Oops, sorry about that. Anyway, time to get to work.
You what?
You really believe you can save me? Ridiculous. How could you ever? A man saved my life years ago. A man not so different from you, come to think of it.
Listen here, Ogan. I may call you an old man, but it's too soon for you to go. People are suffering out there, dying. There are plenty of lives you can still save.
Maybe you're right. I once met a man who said the kinds of things you say.
Hmm?
He was an apothecary too. In my darkest hour, it was his words that stayed my hand. Despite having no hope, nothing to live for, he convinced me to press on.
Who was he? What the heck could he have said to a mess like you?
Ogan, look at your hands. Just 2, and yet they have the power to save innumerable lives. Live, Ogan. If not for yourself, for those who still need you. All around you, people are suffering, dying. There are plenty of lives you might yet save, if you have it in you to save them.
Why? Why are you helping me?
What's that? When someone's in a bind, you help them out. Simple as that, wouldn't you say?
Huh.
Those were his words to me. It's the damnedest thing, but somehow you remind me of him.
Gadzooks. Those words. I heard them too, when I was just a boy.
You what?
Nani?
There's no doubt about it. That's the man who saved my life.
Nice.
Thanks, mister. But why'd you save me? We ain't got no money, you know.
Listen, son, and listen well. I saw someone in a bind, and I helped him out. Simple as that.
Shucks. I hope I can do that too someday. I'd never seen anyone like him before. His words, the miraculous potions he made. He didn't just save my life. He gave me a whole new sense of purpose. And so I became an apothecary.
Fate truly does work in mysterious ways.
Maybe you can help me.
Tell me more about him, Hogan. I don't even know his name. Graham was his name. Graham Crossford. It was 10 years ago that I met him. He was also traveling the realm, as was I. He said he was searching for a remedy for his dear wife who'd been stricken with a deadly madly. His skill at missing scalds and brewing elixirs was nothing like I've ever seen. He traveled from town to town, healing the sick and wounded at every turn, and still managed to fashion the elixir he sought in 2 short years.
But
it was too late. His beloved already passed on, never to return. He told me the story of a bright young boy whom he eventually gave the medicine. To think I'd meet the boy in the flesh one day. After he saved my life, he wandered off again to who knows where. Word has it, he later passed on to meet his love. So he's gone. At any rate, it all makes sense now. Graham didn't choose his patients. He helped everyone he could, just like you. We didn't always see eye to eye, but I respected the man. And I'd like to think the feeling was mutual.
I see.
Thinking back on it, talking with you is oddly familiar from the start. Your innocent naivety, whatever you'd want to call it, it's a mirror image of the man.
Oh.
You're carrying his legacy as well as any man could. Even if you are a sentimental sop. Takes one to know one, old man.
Thanks for everything. Ogun, you sure you're okay?
Aye. Thanks to you, I'll live to see another day. For a couple nights there, I didn't think I'd make it. But it seems your brew won out in the end. You'll forgive me if I don't say thank you. This wasn't the fate I asked for, after all.
Don't mention it.
That grave. Did you make that?
Just my way of paying tribute. Only wish I could have met him once more. Oh well, eh?
Knowing him, I think he would have felt the same about you.
Well, guess I'll be off then. After all, there's still folks out there who need my help. What about you, old man?
What about me, indeed? Guess I'll keep on living, at least for now, and atone for my sins as best I can. I imagine there's still people out there who need me as well. First Graham, now you. You helped me remember what it means to be an apothecary.
Shucks. Guess that means I was right about something after all. Be safe here. I reckon you won't get lost in your travels after this. And me neither, mind you.
If you say so.
It was an age when medicine arts were still in their infancy. With war and disease rampant, the sick and the suffering depended on men and women who brew remedies. With wisdom and compassion, men and women known as apothecaries. Nice. Oh wow, that's... Wait, oh, so it ends on chapter 4? Oh, okay. Oh, well, Alphen's story's done. No wonder that boss was so hard. That makes sense now, because that was his final boss. Nice. He's dead. I was like, where's Alphen? That really kind of kills the mood. It's just like fucking... It's the end of Alphen's journey. We like look over and he's just like fucking bleeding out. Oh, I completely forgot he was dead. Oh yeah. Oh, so... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So... Do they... wait, I want to look at achievements real quick. Hold on. Because I'm pretty sure there's an achievement that says, like, complete chapter 6. Or am I, like, really drunk? No, I think I might just be drunk. Huh. Nice. Alright. But yeah, so yeah, we beat Alphen's story. Yeah, and so for the final chapter the final chapter is 45 for all of them. That's what it says it is. And I did that at 52 and I had a rough time. And I think the level cap is 60. Like, holy fuck. That's a weird... So I guess we'll end up doing Ulbrich's next. Which I think that's what I said I was going to do next last time. But I think I changed mine and did Alphen's instead. Oh. But next Tuesday is going to be South Park anyway. But we're almost done with the Good Boys route. It's like... at the very least 3 more streams. Yeah, because to get this woman, to guide her, you gotta be level 60. Dude, that's pretty fucking high. Nice. We're over 1/4 the way done with the good boys. Which actually we're at the very ass end if you really think about it. Yeah, so that makes sense that it was so rough. Which since there's gonna be, I think I might push the next South Park stream just to finish the game, because I think there's like maybe 2 to 3 hours left in the game, if that. I might skip side quest if that, just to get through it, because I really enjoy this game and I want to like play more of it just back to back to back. This should be a gay old time. But that's gonna do it for now. And since I'm wrapping up so many games, when I finish up, God, what was it? When I finish up South Park, there will be, Throwback Thursdays will be coming back, and I'm probably gonna start off with Red Dead Redemption. But as for tomorrow's stream, let me check real quick. Tomorrow's stream will be at 4 p.m. and it's gonna be Far Cry 6. I haven't asked anybody if they want to co-op it with me yet, so I'll ask either Hunter or Roysplin, and I'll see if they're available. If not, I'll be doing it solo. But yeah, they'll be at 4 p.m. tomorrow, and that should be a gay old time. But that does it for this one. Thanks for any and all who watched, and until next time, Auf Wiedersehen.